Hi there, welcome to another Sims gameplay channel. This session is devoted to Lilsimsie. Dear Lilsimsie, once upon a time, you posted this Simsie mod puzzle shell. It was actually a long time ago, back in May, and I saved it then and thought about it, and your description says, "You do not have to do this one. My evil Twitch mods made this puzzle shell for me. Help." So I wanted to do it. It took forever, but I did it. And I was looking in some of the comments here. Some people said they're going to use it for a little community, outdoor shopping. And so I looked here a little bit for some inspiration, but ultimately, I like building the mansions. I like building the workable homes. And so that's kind of what I did, and I wanted to share that with you today. So I put it in Windenburg, and this is how it laid out on the lot. I don't know what some of the things mean or if they are symbolic for any reason. I have no idea. I just like shell challenges, and I like this. I don't know why some of them have lights and wallpaper and some don't. Maybe I missed something there. I did not keep that wallpaper, although I did think about it. Otherwise, I did not delete or move any walls. I only added walls, right? I only added things. So I'm going to jump in and give you my tour of the finished product. I'm so excited. Here we are in Windenburg, and here is the home in question. I did move a family in, as you can see, and I did game test. I will share this to the gallery. My username is lmplays9. Like I said, it looks like it's working great so far. I haven't seen any problems. So let's jump in and take a look. Here it is. The roof is definitely wonky. I know it is, but that's partly because the build was wonky. So don't judge. It's fine. I'm not great with roofs anyway, and I did my best. So there. I am noticing right now that this is not the same color as the rest. Whatever. I think I did pretty well with the roof, considering what I was working with. I did move a family in, like I said, and so Seasons has taken over. It's not as glorious as it would typically be, but I'm sure you can get the gist. I'm going to go into live mode to walk through. Okay, here we are. I'm so excited. I think it turned out really nice, and I'm even more thrilled that it's working. The entryway, super fun. I love it. I had so much fun with this build, primarily because of the challenge that it brought, and I always have my own challenges with things, in that I don't like to use the same combinations, all the time and all of that. So this is the entryway. Off of the entryway, there is a bathroom. I think that looks really nice. I like the water feature. It's a big bathroom, and I put the bathroom in that little nook with a couple extra water features. Pretty simple, but also elegant. I think it's turned out really nice. So that's the bathroom right off of the entryway. Also right off the entryway is a cute little room that was in the shape of a heart. So I decided to make it kind of like a little romance spot. And the little area in the middle, I put some plants and wisteria and those cute little butterflies. I also think this turned out nice. I hope that using this first person viewpoint doesn't bother anyone. I like it because it shows the ceilings. It makes it feel like the room is more complete as opposed to walking around with a sim. And also you don't have the stuff on the exterior, like her being all uncomfortable and sad because she's cold. Where is she? Well, what are you doing going swimming? Go inside. Here, let me make her happy real quick. If we can get that. Okay, that's better. Anyway. Okay. Okay, coming out of the heart room, I'm gonna go kind of in the direction that I worked in. This was kind of the first area that I did, so I'll go here first. So I just made this like a little hallway, and then this was one of a super random shape. So I just put some flowers and stuff in there, and I made the roof one of the, you know, clear roofs or whatever, so that the sun can come in. And then over here is just a little sitting room. We've got a bookshelf, a couple activities, and a television. And I think that turned out really cool. I always think my stuff turns out cool. I'm only slightly biased. Back in the hallway at the end of the hall, I just made this little study area, office type spot. I think it looks kind of magical. And again, with those little extra spaces that were in there, I made them kind of indoor gardens, indoor-outdoor gardens. Yeah, I think it looks really magical and quiet. It's off to the edge of the home. Get some work done there. Now we're gonna head into the next area, which I also didn't really know what to do with, so it's kind of just like a hallway, but I did put some activities, some artwork, space for new artwork, and just kind of a segue into the main living areas. This area leads to the kids area, if you can't tell. Then there's an archway that leads back into the main foyer. And then this is also a living space in here as well. So I'm going to head right through here first. We've got some beautiful artwork, some areas to sit and read. This is the bathroom that we already went into. It's just another door leading out of it. So that leads you into here. Through here is the main living room, I would say. We've got the large television, little nooks and crannies, some seating areas, and of course artwork. I really enjoyed this area here. It was a bit of a challenge, but ultimately I think it turned out really cool looking. And then that's the archway back into the main foyer. One of the cute things about this living area is I made this little nook back here with one of the weird little spaces, and it's got a little place to read, a little lantern. How stinking cute is that? Oh my gosh. This is the main living space, and there's actually a lot going on kind of around it. So I'm gonna take a minute and just walk around. So that's where we came from. We've got archways into the next area. We've got a bar back here, which has one of those roofs, one of the clear roofs that lets the light in. A little area to sit. And in through here we've got the bar. And as I said, it seems to be working fine. There might be a couple things. What I try to do with the BB Move objects is when I am placing something that I want them to use, I'll turn BB Move objects off to see if it'll actually work there for the sim. So that way things don't get super muddy when I start to play. Ultimately, there's always some kind of little thing, but so far I've not found anything. Out of the bar, you have a look into the kitchen. That was the kitchen, or what I felt should be the kitchen, that had the pink or red wallpaper. I'm gonna head back in here and go to the next space, and we'll head into the kitchen in a minute. And don't worry, we'll get to everything, but it is a lot. What I did here, this was that kind of twisty turny little S area. I made it into an art gallery. And so far, everything's working fine. There's areas to add new art, and of course display all of whatever you want, right? And that looks nice. And then this just goes right back out into the main space. I like to keep in mind the traffic. This was just a little nook, and I thought it was neat to have a little bar in there and windows into the gallery. Just something different. And this goes into the next living space, which is the dining room. before we head into there fully, just to give you a little view of this little nooky room. Oh, I love it. The dining room was a challenge, for sure. The layout of the house was a challenge. So at the end, I will zoom out and show more of the aerial view to give that perspective as well. So I think this is like super classy, kind of fancy schmancy dining room. Got a bar over there. Over here we have a type of a kitchenette with a espresso maker, tea maker, the little juice fountain thing, and then a general kitchenette in here with just a little sink to help with washing dishes. And then this goes back into that main living space. So because the dining room is kind of far from the kitchen, I felt it was good to have a little bit of a kitchenette. But I love this green. I love that wallpaper. I've used it before, but with a different combo. And then around in this little nook, we've got some wine, a little place to sit. Very nice. Through here, we've got a bathroom. I'll have to count the bathrooms and everything before I post it. So, nice bathroom. I really like it, and I pulled that green in from the other room. I think it looks great, if I do say so myself. Off of the dining room, it was like that scorpion looking thing, and I made it into kind of an area for the kids a little bit. I put some just decorations in here, their gnome collection, but I also put some workspaces which are working great so far. There's another little spot over here, and then a window into one of those indoor gardens, and a little spot to do some needlepoint. And then I doubled that up exactly, thinking that maybe if two kids wanted to play a multiplayer, or even if just two people wanted to watch TV at the same time, I just thought the symmetry looked really cool. There's another little workspace in here, and some more gnomes over here. Before moving into the next area from here, I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and head into the kitchen area. Back in the main living space, or one of the main living spaces, I just wanted to walk you through the next section. We've got a bit of a hallway and some sitting areas here, but here is the alley kitchen, which works fine. As you can see, they've already been making some meals, and it goes straight through into the area off of the spot where we just were with kind of the kids area and so forth. So that walks through there. Heading back the way we came in, if you come off the living room and make a left, you come into this giant pantry, which I had a lot of fun with this pantry. I figure with an alley kitchen, there's not a lot of storage, right? So they've got all their things. I think it turned out really cool. Out of the pantry and off of the kitchen, there is a living space, little living room area, another television. This hall. This is one of the children's bedrooms. Also one of the oddly shaped rooms, but it worked out great. I really love it. I love those new rugs. Yeah, I think it turned out nice. Back out in the hallway, there's the kitchen there. Just trying to help with perspective. Got a little craft area here. I don't often use the craft boards and that, so I liked that opportunity. This leads you back into the main area. And around here we've got little hobby boards, crafts, a stinky plate of food, place to do some painting, and, you know, all of that good stuff. I think that turned out nice. Through here is a bathroom. Also one of the oddly shaped rooms, but perfect for a bathroom. It worked out great. Remember that one hallway where I said this door leads into the kids area? Well, this is on the other side of that. That star-shaped area in the build is what I decided to make into kind of a kids room or a play area. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And they've been able to use everything so far. It turned out awesome. And again, just for perspective, this was that hallway from earlier. Okay, back out here. Here we are, the kitchen over there to the right. We've got the crafting area. I'm going to go into this room here, which is the Todd room. This is the master suite here. So we'll head into the Todd room. Oh, look at that little Todd. Ooh. Yeah, I love these new little rugs. They're so cute. Hello, little Todd. Cute. I also don't often use those decals, so I liked that opportunity this time too. All right, out of the Todd's room into the master suite. This master suite is sweet. Got a little massage chair over there, some artwork, television, a water feature, little book nook, little area to do some yoga. Through here, we've got the walk-in closet or just area to get ready. I should have put some curtains in there. Maybe I didn't quite finish this area. I could have put some makeup and some clutter. Maybe I'll add some of that before I post it. Their ensuite. Very nice. Didn't do much with platforms or anything. I did not want to jack up any of the walls. Alright, we're back in the main hall. I'm going to walk through this hallway here and head to the other side. So we're back at the kitchen. Through here I just added a chess table and some plants obviously, and a little area for music. There's my teen. She's so cute. And this is kind of the main living space for the kids. We've got tablets, we've got books, bookshelves. Don't knock over the llama, some darts, and then through here is that area that has the nooks for schoolwork and all of that. So we're back here. I did want to partition this off because this heads into the main living area, and I felt like I wanted to try to keep them separate, but also flow. Over here I just added some artwork, a little trophy. This was a challenging area. And heading in here, I made a little spa situation, and it is fancy. Fancy schmancy. But that's not always what I had planned for it. I had it as a bathroom first, but it was so big. So what I ended up doing was, I think, adding a wall and just making a small little bathroom here. Through this door, we head into the K shape, and this I made into the teen room. I had a ton of fun making this room. I loved actually putting the mess around, even though I kind of want to clean it up now, but you know, a little area for reading. And then in one part of the K, I gave her, or them if there's more than one, a little ensuite. A little ensuite. I think that's nice. Back out in the hall or the main living areas, I put this little spot for making videos and put the partitions up really just to kind of section it off a bit. Karaoke machine. We've got a DJ booth and a dance floor. This door heads out to the backyard. We'll go there in just a minute. There's some places to add some more plants. And then finally off the back here, just a little sun porch, a few activities, looking out into the backyard. Speaking of the backyard, here we go. I was feeling very meticulous and creative, I guess, and made it's not really a maze. It's not. They're just hedgerows, really. A little area to sit and play chess. There's my dude. Got a little meditation nook spot for some artwork, bonsaiing, grilling, stargazing, some little topiaries, another bar, some bar tables. Got little pools, a little well over here. Everything but the kitchen sink. No, and the kitchen sink. A water slide for the kids. A pool. A bar. I got some platform usage out here with my hot tub. I think that turned out nice. Little kitty spot out here. Probably could add a few more activities. And then around the back, we've got all kinds of toys outside for the children and the parents. Little space for some camping or sleepovers. Then around the side here is typically a pretty nice garden, but it's like winter time or something, so it looks all dead. Well, there you have it. That is the basic walkthrough. I do want to take an aerial view to kind of give you a sense of what we just went through. I figured we would take it in sections. Here we've got the main entryway, the foyer, the bathroom, the little hallway that leads to the first sitting room and the office, and the hallway with the artwork that leads to the children's area and the next living space. The next space here, again off the foyer, we've got that little heart room, and then the main living space, the little art gallery, and the dining room you're just starting to see there on the right. Here we've got the dining room, the art gallery, and then the scorpion-shaped thing that I made into kind of the kids' study area. We've got that kitchenette, and I did add a wall there, I believe. Did not take any away, of course, but did add one. The next little section I have here is that part of the main living area, the kitchen, the alley kitchen, the bar and the pantry, and then also the walk-through from the one section to that back living section. Here we've got the master bedroom with the ensuite, the kids area, and like the beginnings of that back area. So I'm going to scoot this up because then we've got the Todd space, the crafting space, the kids area, the sauna, another kids space, the teen room, the sunroom, and then the backyard. What do you think? How'd I do?